Welcome to 108 Gate, where we are doing the masculine reading. The feminine reading for today is already up, and so we should look at the cards here first. We got Temperance, Find Balance and Be Centered. True feelings within you is all you need to know. And then Insight, the answers are there for those who look. So for Temperance, Find Balance and Be Centered, looking at the astrological chart of this reading, I did mention it in the feminine reading, it seems relevant as well for the masculine energies. We have Moon at 1 degree of Libra and we have Venus at 1 degree Libra. So both of them equaled up. So getting that balance in the emotional space, getting that balance and seeing what is felt, if that makes sense, observing what is being felt as opposed to being in denial of what one is feeling. True feelings, being attentive to what one is feeling, being aware that what we are feeling is indicating something. What insight can we gain from those things that we are feeling? Getting the balance between being productive but also able to look at it but not get taken into a spin or a spiral of it, because there's some aspect of this which is pulling. As we're trying to move up and we're trying to move out of something, is pulling really hard. So you could be pulled into negative emotions, could be pulled into guilt, could be pulled into other people's mess, other people's patterns, other people's habits. The more you're pulling away into a higher space for yourself, the more there could be an equally aggressive or equally strong force pulling you back down, back into the pit of where you're trying to leave. I know that sounds a bit dramatic, but that's how it's coming through. So the point being, stay focused on your true feelings. Insight, the answers are there for those who look. So if you even just take a peek back and start looking at things in a should I give in, should I do this, should I do that, they've won. You're going to fall back again. I said it in a few readings ago that it's as though you're at the top of a mountain. You nearly got to the top of a mountain and you can feel that something's holding on, something's holding on. If you look down, that little bit of momentum looking down can literally bring you down back to the bottom of the mountain again. How long has it taken you to get to this point? Don't look down, just keep looking up. And I know it's like a pink elephant in the room. You don't think of the pink elephant, then you think of the pink elephant. Who cares? There's a pink elephant. Look somewhere else, focus somewhere else. Train yourself to be focused on something positive, worthwhile, something that's actually for your benefit. So therefore, once you go this side, you can bring in your victory. No, it doesn't. It's got to go here. That's really weird. Let's just put the top. Therefore, you can go in for your victory. You can go in for what you want to have working for you, how you want it working for you, when you want it working for you. The thing is, you've got to be diligent with this. You've got to be really focused on how and when you are navigating this. It's a delicate operation. It's a delicate process. It's definitely a battle between your former self and your future self in this present moment. You want to be focused on better things. You're aiming to be focused on better things. You're working to be focused on better things. Yet this thing keeps coming in. It's not necessarily just someone else that's pulling you down. It's where you've allowed yourself to be pulled down in the past. Any residue of those patterns, any residue of those needing to be accepted, needing to be admired for whoever that's for, needing to be approved of, it doesn't help your cause right now. So you've got 7 of Swords. The conflict in the feminine energy was with Seven of Wands. There's not being able to do something, a conflict in doing something. So when you're doing a particular thing, it brings in conflict. This is a conflict. It's feeling like a conflict of clarity. You're not 100% sure of yourself in some areas. You need to be more sure of yourself, more confident in yourself in certain areas to be able to pull yourself forward, to be able to take yourself from where you were to where you are, not relying on the people you relied on before, who were the very people who were glad that you were putting your foot on their hands to get a leg up, to get a move up, because then they could take their hand away at your expense. If they wanted to help, they would help, but there was some kind of you say, right, I'll receive your help, and then as you did that, they just literally put their hand down, so you're not actually getting help at all. It just looked like you were getting help. It was the illusion of being helped. For some reason I'm going to refer to the okay, so looking at the chart right now, we have Neptune 25 degrees in Pisces. As we have that in Pisces, we also have Saturn now direct at 0 degrees Pisces. Other people's rules, other people's expectations, other people's boundaries, other people's ways of doing things, it doesn't jive anymore. It probably didn't jive then, but the thing was, then there wasn't enough conflict for you to actually break away. Now the level of I keep saying that, I said that con before. I know in Mandarin you say gong gong when you have conflict, but when you have conflict, the level of despair, the level of discomfort wasn't strong enough, so it just you kept pushing. But the thing is, as you're pushing something, that's holding on stronger and pulling you back. So the thing is to just stay still, don't react, don't respond, observe. True feelings within you is all you need to know. If you keep pushing, you're gonna get pulled back. If you keep trying to move that way, you're gonna get the same force that way. So if you don't put the force in, there'll be no force. They can't use any force against you. It's a weird one, because it's not denial, but it's come from some source of denial. It comes from some force of denial. So if you were in denial of someone's intentions in the past, it's coming up to bite you. It's coming up to and that sounds really dramatic, but it's just, I'm just saying the energy as it's coming in. It's coming up to show its head. It's coming up to reveal itself. The thing is to not show anything back. Okay, I'm seeing this image. Why I'm seeing this image, I don't particularly want to see this image because I don't watch horror films or anything like that. I just don't. But there was a time before when I'd watch certain films. So there's an image of, I think it's aliens, when the face is right there and then the alien's coming up and just there. And I think it's Sigourney Weaver. It just does not, like, turns her face so they can't breathe, so they can't feel her breathing or something like that. Hold the breath. I don't know if it's that, and then it's they're just there, can't feel anything, can't sense anything. Retract. Then safe to breathe. Then safe to face forward again. It's that kind of message. It's that kind of feeling. It's that kind of not retreating, as in having a force back. It's more so retreating as in stay still. Stay quiet. Stay peaceful. Stay calm. Observe. Let your true feelings be known and shown to you. Let the insight come forward. If you're if you were in denial about a certain person, not being genuine about certain things, it's going to come up now. Therefore, you can then lead yourself into connecting with people who are sincerely wanting the best for you, who are sincerely there to help you, and sincerely there as a comrade, as a companion, as a friend, as a colleague, as a teammate. Sincerity. Leave the conflict behind. Let the conflict go. Let the conflict show itself. Don't retaliate. Try not to retaliate. And then if you do retaliate, observe later, why did you go in? Why were you not able to hold yourself back? Sometimes we think we can handle certain things, and then by the time we're in it, it's already erupted into a massive hoo-ha. So if we aren't able to do that yet, keep a step back. Keep a step back. Keep a step back. It's not going to be comfortable. I'll say that right now. Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? Aim towards that. Focus on that. Be around that. Where do you want to go? Where do you not want to go? Where do you want to be? Where do you not want to be? Understand that. Where you don't want to be, there you go. This feels like it's a process of elimination, or a process of eliminating certain influences, certain people coming in. And then we have the Five of Wands. So there you go. As you're eliminating certain things, again, there's going to be certain conflicts that come in, certain things you're going to have to do that go against your initial way of doing things. Doesn't mean it's incorrect. It means that you may have been doing it incorrect before. Now you need to correct how you're responding to certain people, how to do certain things. Because if you were doing things in a certain way before that were detrimental to yourself, you need to change it so it's not detrimental to you anymore. It may be that you have to be more harsh. It may be that you need to be a bit more forceful. You need to be a bit more adamant. You need to be a bit more assertive. Whatever it is, you need to stand up for yourself in a different way. Therefore, if somebody responds to you in a favourable way, they can come in. If they do not respond to you in a favourable way, then it's a process of elimination. As simple as. King of Cups, there you go. They can come in. King of Cups, hello, welcome, hope everything is good. King of Cups with the Three of Cups and seeing your future in a different way. This is a fantastic reading. It always starts off a bit like, oh, but there's a way out. Look for the solutions, look for the solutions, look for the solutions. Be open heart, open mind for the solutions to come in, to reveal themselves, to show themselves. Seven of Wands. Again, that conflicting thing keeps coming in. It's okay. When somebody sees you happy and you're happy without them, that's going to sting. Just be ready for it. I can't be happy with you, so therefore I have to be happier without you. Not my fault. I told you once, I told you twice, I told you thrice. Don't do that or I have to leave you. Don't do that or I have to go. Don't do that or you have to be out of this circle of trust. You did it too many times. I only take it too many times, therefore no more. No, 3 many times. Right, 6 of coins. Bringing in the equality there. They always keep seeing these as equality at the moment. This one comes in as equality. Some cards of different decks, they show an inequality in the sense of someone has 2, someone has 4. And when they have 3, 3, so there's 3 of those, 3 of those, so it feels like there is a level of equality. The thing is, we don't always have it in the same way. So if somebody has a certain set of skills and someone has a certain set of skills, but you put it together and then you can't kind of cover more ground, that feeling's coming in there. If that's stopping you and makes you feel fearful of letting certain things go, it's a matter of having trust now that something else will come in. Someone will come in with an even better way of helping. So if you are feeling scared of letting go of something because you're worried you won't have the correct support, you won't have the correct resources, someone is providing a certain support or a certain platform for you to stand on, like that thing I'm saying, that if you're saying yes, I'll support you and help you, but when you put your foot down, they either move their hand and just or they kind of put their hand down anyway. So it's not you being supported by them, it's actually, if they move their hand, you're being supported by the ground or the foundation anyway. It's a false sense of support. So finding out where that is, identifying what that is, and then eliminating the false support, receiving and identifying, allowing in correct support, true support, sincere support. There's a lot of energy going on. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going to leave it here for now because there's a lot going on there. There is a lot going on there. For now, I hope you get something from this. Feminine reading is already up for today, so enjoy that. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I appreciate your support to the channel, and aiming to do a lot more here for us. So for now, peace and love.